Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I really hope it's not near as cold there as it is here. I'm Fate, and I'm ready to help you make some money. You ready to make it? Alright everybody, it's Crypto Fate here, and I'm going to help you make some money and save yourself some money all at the same time. First, to get you started, you're going to want to use Coinbase. Now, if you're looking to buy some just to put into other altcoins, I highly recommend just purchasing Litecoin. With the Litecoin, you can transfer it faster than you can with Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, or Bitcoin. And it's going to be the cheapest price that you're going to find as well. Usually the transfers are going to be done in less than 10 minutes. And then you can convert it to whatever you need to convert it to dive into the next one. Now, if you have a little bit of trouble getting stuff moved over, you don't know how to do it, all you have to do is click on accounts, and you slide down to the one that you need to send from, and you click on send. Right now I don't have anything, so it's not going to show anything for me, but it'll pop up a little box asking for the address and how much you want to send. Now, to get the address, you just go in here and you will type in, like in this case I'm looking for the LTC. We want to deposit LTC, so we'll get the address here and we will copy it and we will send it right on over to the window here. We'll paste it into the window that you'll have open, and you'll click send and send out the amount that you want, and about 10 or 15 minutes later you'll get it. If you're sending it to Binance or Bittrex or whatever, they will send you an email as soon as it's available. That's another very nice thing. As far as the markets themselves go, the best way to make money here is to stay ahead of the news whenever possible. Okay, you got lots of tools at your disposal for that. You'll always want to have CoinMarketCap or World Coin Index, either one or both. I mean, I've been using both a little bit lately. I do like the World Coin Index because when you're looking at the page and it doesn't update, it'll do red if it's going down and it'll do green if it's going up. So you can kind of see that. I'll leave it on the page here for a second. In a minute or so, you'll see what I'm talking about. In the meantime, some other things to look at is Twitter. I've never used Twitter in the past. I just recently started doing it purely because I want to stay ahead of the hype and get onto it as quickly as possible. That's the easiest way to make money. You see who's pushing what, and then you can see what's going on where, and you see what might have potential to move as well. Also, if you take a look at this one here, coinmarketcal.com, you can look at some different things that are up ahead on the calendar for different coins, and you can look into a lot of things, and sometimes you go over a week out and you can get way ahead of news, buy into something low and then sell it when it hits the top, make yourself quite a bit of money in a week or less there. YouTube, that's another huge thing. You want to be on lots and lots of YouTube channels. You want to be watching videos whenever you have some time. Not really sure what all this stuff is because it's the other account here, but anyways, you always want to be looking at the different crypto channels and stuff like that, see who's pushing what, especially when one of these YouTube creators with 21,000, 30,000 subscribers pushes on a small coin. Those small coins will move very, very, very quickly. So if you catch that video right when they upload it, you can buy into that coin, and then as it jumps up over the next few hours and more people watch that video, you can sell it, make yourself some profit in just a few hours, 10, 15, 20%, sometimes even more. I watched a coin go up 600% after a video just because it was such a small coin and it was such a big creator that pushed it. Also, you want to be as secure as possible with everything. I highly recommend keeping your money in as many different spots as possible. It makes it a lot easier to protect yourself against breaches, for one. And two, you want to have two-factor authentication on everything. You don't want anyone else to be able to pull your money out. Keep your stuff up to date, keep strong passwords, and all of that good stuff. A few other things to remember with Coinbase, especially if you're just starting out, you do have to verify yourself on their website with your ID. If you're purchasing with a bank account, it can take up to a week for the money to actually show up, but you will lock in the current price when you make the purchase. But if you're using that to maybe purchase some altcoins, you're not going to be able to touch that money for a week because it won't even show up in your Coinbase account. So if you're wanting to directly invest very quickly, you're going to have to use a credit card. The limits are a little bit lower, or you can use a debit card as well. That works the exact same. The money is available instantaneously as long as the card is verified. Another thing to keep in mind is you can only have 3 cards on there. You can't have more than 3. Um, Always remember, don't fall into the traps. You should be always doing your own research. So you should know what's going on with your own coins, whether it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. You should always be paying attention to that stuff. Don't fall into FUD. Don't fall into overhype. Like, for example, Einsteinium. They said they were going to make a mind-blowing announcement, and their announcement was purely about making mining ASIC resistant. So because of that, they took a huge, huge hit. I mean, tons and tons of people just automatically sold their Einsteinium as soon as they made that announcement. They said, this is crap. Why would you waste this? You can't fall into the overhype. Like in that situation, I ended up making a few dollars. I had purchased it before the hype started, and then I sold it towards the top of the hype a couple days before they made the announcement, just in case, and it turned out to be pretty good for me. I figured there would be some sort of a pullback unless it was truly a groundbreaking announcement, but it didn't seem like they were progressing in that direction to me. Also, stay away from the media, the mainstream media, NBC and stuff like that. They're going to tell you that it's all a bubble and it's all going to crash and burn and all this and that. What they're not understanding is this market is still growing. This is kind of like the internet in 95, 96. There's a lot of companies that are going to make it. There's some that aren't going to make it. You just got to try and find the right ones with the right projects that are moving in the right direction that will make it. Don't let FOMO drag you into something, the fear of missing out. Do not let that happen to you. You always want to be buying low and selling high. You don't want to be buying high. Oh my God, this is up 40%. Should I buy it now? No, don't buy it when it's up 40%. Wait for it to be down 20%, then buy it. Why would you do that? I mean, just think about it. It's going to go up a whole bunch, and then people are going to make money. So then they're going to start pulling out profits, which is going to pull the price back. Wait for that pullback, and then you can buy into it if you really like that project. Always buy low, sell high. Do your own research. Pay attention to your own coins. Pay attention to the coins that you're interested in. Getting outside opinions is definitely nice, but you still, in the end, need to always do your own research, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to be best just waiting it out, especially if it's a project that's moving in the right direction, has a lot of potential, has good developers and active developers. And before we go, I almost forgot about one other website here, Crypto Panic. This is a very nice one to see up-to-date news. A lot of times, sometimes it's a little behind, but usually it's pretty up-to-date, and it'll tell you various things. And you can even search up here for any certain type of coin. Like if I wanted to look for Ripple, we can just type in XRP, and then there's Ripple. And like see here, it was up 20.22% 2 hours ago. That's a good example of why you don't try and short things. I tried to short Ripple. Thought I could pick it up a little bit cheaper this morning. That hasn't happened. I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to get back into it, but I guess only time will tell. Like I said, be patient. I have some ideas for some other videos, including possibly day trading and some coin reviews. If you have any ideas of what you'd like, just please make sure you like the video, subscribe, and give me some ideas of what videos you'd like to see, and also any tips for future videos to try and improve. This is my very first one, so I would like as many tips as possible for sure.